Hi, I'm Kinjal from the education team.
And I'm Anika from Exhibitions.
Welcome to Art Sparks.
In today's episode of Art Sparks, we are looking at an artwork by Janga Singh Sham that depicts Phulwari Devi, a goddess worshipped by a lot of people in the Padan community in Madhya Pradesh. Let me tell you how I came across this artist and his work. Many years ago, I actually went on a trip to Bhopal, and there's a famous art center there, the Bharat Bhavan. It was established in the 1980s, and a very famous artist, Jagdish Swaminathan, he was looking for local artists to collaborate with for this art center. And he came across Jangad. He invited him to make a lot of artworks for Bharat Bhavan, and Janga very fast became very successful. And he traveled across the world to show his work. But sadly, about 20 years after his success began, he took his life while he was in a foreign country and while he was still relatively young.
So that would mean that the first time I saw his works was post his death. I remember I saw an exhibition in Bombay back in 2013 or 14, and that's when I first saw Jangad's works. And it was also the first time that I saw Gond artworks. And I was just mesmerized by the lovely, vibrant, lively colors and this intriguing world of dots and dashes, as we can also see in our artwork that we're talking about. So Arnika, coming back to our artwork, for me at least, it's a very different representation of goddess. It's not the usual representation you see with a lot of jewelry, a crown, or numerous arms even.
Exactly. If you look at her, she really seems to be looking at you. There's a certain look in her eyes, and it really mesmerizes the people. And equally around her are not the usual attributes that you see around goddesses of incense and lamps and so on. She is surrounded by nature, by water.
Also, you mentioned that the way she looks at us, and to me I feel she has this fierce look on her face.
So let me tell you the story how she got her fierce look. According to the community's legend, the river Narmada was engaged to Sonbhadra, and she was waiting for her groom to arrive for the wedding, but for some reason he seemed to be late. So she asked her sister Jahila to go out and look for him. Jahila, in a rush, had to put on some garment and picked the bride's dress. And when she went out to find Sonbhadra, he mistook her for Narmada, and they got married in that moment. Of course, Narmada felt a lot of rage over this, and out of anger, she erupted into water, and Phulwari Devi was created. Another interesting story about this painting is that Narmada's body was smeared in turmeric. As you can see in the painting, her body is slightly yellow. And when she is very angry, all this turmeric falls on the riverbed, and that is related to the yellow clay that a lot of Padan artists are using for their wall paintings.
Oh, how interesting is that? And I suppose the blue in the artwork is obviously representing the water?
Yes, correct.
And perhaps the bowl also that she's holding in her hand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You even see at the bottom of the painting that there are a lot of water vessels on the blue background.
And you spoke about the natural pigment, the turmeric, and that's great. I also know about the other natural pigments that they use, like geru for the red and orange, and I think they get their green from the cow dung.
Yes, absolutely, Kinjal.
This artwork is a part of our exhibition, Visible Invisible, Representation of Women in Art through the Map Collection. And we invited our friends over from the exhibitions team to talk about two of their favorite artworks from the show. So Arnika, tell me, where in this exhibition does this artwork belong?
So the exhibition starts with a narrative on goddess and mortal. And right in the beginning, this is one of the first artworks we're looking at. And we wanted to select an artwork that is less like the conventional goddesses that we already know, which are also in the exhibition.
And why did you choose this particular artwork for this episode?
I think when I saw this painting for the very first time and it was rolled out in front of me, you need to know it's really large. It's a large painting and it's very vibrant in its color. And when it was rolled out, I got goosebumps. I was really, really moved by this artwork and I thought we have to have it in the exhibition.
Yes, I can imagine like the dots and dashes, the way they've been painted, it almost feels like the artwork is moving.
Yes.
That's great.
Come and see artworks like these in our upcoming exhibition Visible Invisible, Representation of Women in Art through the MAP collection.
Check out our website and social media handles to stay updated on what MAP does. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to explore other ArtSparks videos.
And thank you for joining us today.
Bye.
Bye.